Sound of a roaring crowd and clashing metal fades slightly into the background. "Now that looks like a fun fight," Lin said, a grin spreading across his face. He leaned forward, shadows dancing off the hilt of the black blade tucked under his hoodie. Beside him, Sinju didn't even respond. His eyes were glued to the stage, wide with a mix of excitement and... was that jealousy? I mean, who could blame him? What we were watching was insane. On the arena floor, a man with long, flowing white hair and a matching white cloak was facing off against a younger guy with spiky, rigid black hair. The black-haired dude was quick. He'd just tripped the white-haired man, but instead of face-planting, Whitehair caught himself on one hand, spinning like a breakdancer into a powerful kick. Blackhair dodged, jumping back with a cocky smile. "Okay," he said, his voice echoing slightly. "This is interesting. Let's see how you deal with some heat." And when he said heat, he meant it. A massive roaring fire demon materialized behind him, its form shimmering in the air. The crowd gasped. Blackhair rushed forward, but the demon stayed put, drawing a bow made of pure flame and loosing a volley of fiery arrows. An epic showdown, no doubt. Whitehair was a blur of motion, dodging fireballs and his opponent's physical attacks at the same time. It was a beautiful, deadly dance, but you could see his patience wearing thin. Then it happened. His eyes went wide, not with fear, but with pure, unadulterated rage. He stopped dodging and met Blackhair head-on, striking him in the chest with both palms open. An incredible force, a wave of brilliant white light erupted from the blow. It looked like a shooting star hitting him point blank. Blackhair was launched backward, sliding across the arena floor. The sheer force of the wind from the blast was so intense it literally blew the fire demon away, dissipating it into nothing but smoke. Coughing, Blackhair spat up a mouthful of blood. He smirked, wiping his chin. That was nice," he wheezed. The man in white stood over him, his face completely emotionless, a chilling calm in his voice. "Just give up and I won't have to kill you." A beat of silence hung in the air. "And if you don't..." He didn't wait for an answer. He rushed forward again, planting one leg firmly on the ground. A pillar of white light shot up from the spot where his foot touched. He struck, a single devastating punch aimed at his opponent's head. The man with the black hair threw up his arms to block, a desperate last-ditch effort, but it was useless. The punch didn't just break his block, it shattered it. We heard the sickening crack of bone even from our seats. He flew, not just backward but upward, tumbling through the air like a rag doll until he crashed into one of the Colosseum buildings high above the stands. The sound of crumbling stone echoed through the now silent arena. It was over. Just like that. The man in white didn't even look at the destruction he'd caused. He just stood there, a silent, terrifying victor. And up in the stands, Lin and I just looked at each other. The fun fight had just gotten a whole lot more serious.